Good. Let's set it up. Oh, I have been craving spinal series. I've absolutely been craving spinal series. Just get in it and stay in it. That duration. That duration. Tune it in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo, I'm bowing. Namo, I bow to that which I do not understand. I bow to that which I do not know. And I bow to that exact same great consciousness that is everything. I bow to that knowing within it is a miracle for me. I bow to it personally. Gurudev Namo, I bow to the way in which it knows me, teaches me, holds me, heals me. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders. Shake it out, sit down, heels forward, knees wash out. Just loosen the seat. So we'll start on hands and knees, and then we're going to bring it up. And we'll do the kriya for immanence, calling in, which is super active and juicy and a wonderful preparation. We're just going to elevate our frequency a little bit more today, and then we'll bring it down into our breath. 3, 2, put your right knee down, take your right hand high, send your right hip forward, send your right knee down, open, close your right hand, your right ribs, your right lung, open, close your hand, open, close your hand, roll the right ribs forward and stretch like you're waking up, and then bring it down, and drop the left knee, and take your left hand high, and your left knee down, your left knee down, your left hip forward, your left hand, open, close, and use the hand, just that little movement. Open the ribs, open the shoulder, open the chest. Oh, and bring it down to hands and knees, cat cow, just for a moment. We'll go for 10. Oh. And so the tail wags the dog. In to open, out to round. And so as I take us into the kriya for immanence, it will have aspects that are boring, that's got duration. And in that duration, we just notice how do we take care of ourselves? Good, circle your hips, circle. 5, 4, loosen, collapse, right? Compost, create. You're making a movement, and at the same time, it is just falling apart. 3, 2, get it in the spine, get it in the head, reverse your direction. That the sooner we can fall apart, the more access we have to whole movement. Find the edges, find the front, find the back. 2, 1, awesome. Child's pose, just fold it back and then rise to hands, knees. Coming up, hips a little forward. So it could look like that, or it could look like belly down. Coming into the chest, coming into the hands. 3, 2. Hands and knees, reach your right heel back, reach your left hand forward. Flex the foot, press into the heel, left thumb is up, and there's a tendency to collapse the spine. Elbow to knee, round the back, keep the navel to the spine as you open back up and change. So reaching out, navel to spine. And as you go navel to spine, you just keep gathering into the center. And if you've just woken, if you're tired, if you're feeling heavy or slow, then allow it to be the weight swings you close. And if you feel juicy and frisky, then you drop in and out like an elastic band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands towards the center. Walk your hands towards the right of the mat. Take your right hand up and around and over and outside the left as you fold the hips back. And to rise up, take the left hand up and around and then down outside the right hand, folding in. And so you sweep and you sweep as though you could explore your armpit, making a circle through the armpit, through the shoulder, through the chest. Add your gaze to follow your fingertips. 3, 2, 1 more. Down dog, and walk your dog, feet wider than hands. Sway your hips. And just start to feel the movement through the chest, through the spine. One knee bends, one heel lifts. And then anchoring your feet, the hips moving, the head heavy, coming up out of the wrists. 10, 9, 3, 2. Good, and walk your feet towards your hands, drop your hips, roll yourself up. Shake out your feet, shake out your hands. And if you make your hands into fists, draw both fists down toward the floor, nice and strong. And then fist strong, reach your right hand out and out and out, pulling into the knuckles, right hand straight up, and turn your right palm to face away from you. Good, and then leading with your thumb, take it back. Slowly, you'll feel all kinds of mess, all kinds of tension. Take it back, take it back. Now your palm faces back behind you, palm facing back behind you. And then reverse out, lead with your pinky. So the pinky side leads, and then the palm turns to face you. Draw the knuckles apart, and then forward and down. So that's a functional range of movement just to clear the shoulder, the jaw, knuckles down, left hand out, out, out. Pull the knuckles apart like you have a band that you're stretching out. Turn the palm away from you, away from you. Keep turning so the palm turns towards the back, through the shoulder, through the shoulder, through the shoulder, palm facing away, facing back, and then out, lead with the pinky, and then turn the palm to face you and bring it forward and down. And that is one of the quickest ways of aligning the inner body, the fascia, hands up high. So you'll make your hands into thumb and fingertip touch, hands go up and to your shoulders. Up, down, inhale, exhale. So depending on you, you go at your pace. This is half of it. You could just do this. Otherwise, hands at your hips and just do this. Inhale as you lift your knee. Inhale as you lift your hands. In, X, in, X. Now you want to head towards using only your nose. When you need to, sip through the mouth. Let your elbows be very heavy, sort of thumping into the side ribs. And when you run out of steam, when you run out of breath, then put your hands to your hips or put your feet to the floor and keep your hands moving. So just break it in half as you need to. We'll go 52 times from here. Push the standing foot down into the floor, and that will help raise the knee. Become very deliberate with the arms and the legs. Three, two, shake it out and sweep up. Little cups with your hand. Little wag of the tail. Call it up. Hug your heels in. Up, 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 up. Widen down. Pivot your feet to face your left foot. Right heel is wider than left. Left hand wide. Thumb down to the mid-back. Right hand high. Hinge and reach forward. And it might look like this. Rise up. Open the right side body, hinge, right hip back. Maybe the right fingertips to a block or to the floor. And rise up. Use the strength of your back leg. This asymmetry is a strengthening. On the exhale, you're blowing out the tension of the left hamstring. One more time, going up, opening chest so broad. And then reaching out. Right hip back, right hand down. Stay, wrap the right hip forward, out through the right side arm. Your right hand is directly under your right shoulder. Roll the left hand over, and you'll just open the left hand over the top and back towards the hip. Over the top. So you're opening the whole left side body and back towards your hip. Go one more time. Over the top. Left hand, left hip. Step your right foot forward. Drop your seat, stand tall. Take your hands high and the right hand catches the left. Go up, go to the right. Shake out the left knee. So that crease that you had in the left, shake it out. Let the hips rotate. Let the chest rotate. Shake out the left knee. Open it, open it, open it. And then go wide and bend the left knee, drawing the heel in. Hips forward, heart high. And with your foot down, pivot to face the right. Right hand, thumb down. Back of the hand, mid-back, left hand high. Open it, open it, open it. And then hinging. Maybe it comes just halfway. Little bend in the front knee as you need it. Set your block if you use it. And rise up. So that you can begin to reach out and down. And the exhale is your means of releasing the tension from the left heel and the right heel all the way up through the hamstrings, all the way out through the spine. Go again. Building strength in that left side spine and all the way out and down.
And stay. The left hip comes forward, the right hip goes back, the elbows are wide, the head is low. And draw your left hand back beneath your left shoulder. Stand up your block if you need to. And rotate, reaching your right hand high. Spin your palm to face front. Bring it over the top. Tail back, hand over. And then right hand goes back. Look down. And then right hand reaches up and over. Look up. And you're clearing the whole right side from the hand to the hip to the heel. Reach it over last time, looking up, right hip back, and then right hand straight up. Draw the chest apart and rotate, rotate, twist through the center. Look down, right hand to hip, step your left foot up, stand up tall, and the left hand holds the right wrist and you go a little left. Bring your right hip forward, shake out your right knee, rotate through the chest. And then widen and hold the top of your right foot. Right knee down, right hip forward, opening the quadricep, the front of the psoas. Good. And setting down, widen your feet. So arms widen, big bend in the right knee, left hand down toward the shin. Inhale, up, open. Bend the left, come towards the left thigh. So I warmed up through the hamstrings. I warmed up the sides of the spine. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you open for 20. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And stand up tall. Bring your feet together and inhale up, 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 up. Feel the space around you all the way to your fingertips. And as you exhale, widen down from the spine all the way through the body, through the fingers, through the hands, through the feet. For 3. Hug your heels, soften your knees, draw energy up the legs, up the spine. I am a being of light. Shake it out, widen your feet, loosen your hands, let it turn you. Loosening, loosen. Knees are soft, hands against the body, loose. And we just stay and allow the repetition, inhale left, exhale right, to begin to untie the knots. We have such tendencies. Let the hands come a little higher. Against the body. All the lymph nodes through the sides, around the chest. And then the front hand up to the shoulder and the back hand a little higher. Knees soft, spinning. 5, 4, 3, 2. Fingertips to your shoulders.
In left, out right. So a little bend in the knees, plug into the feet, turn through the feet, turn through the navel. 10, 9, 8, 7. As we finish, you're either going to stay here, loosen your arms and kind of step back to the last place we were, or interlace your fingers at the base of the skull. And you'll get a little taller. Let that open the upper chest, the underarms. Inhale left, exhale right, eyes closed, stay a minute. Keep your attention on your breath or your movement, but stay right here. 20 seconds. Center, take it up. Heart up, chin in, hug your heels, energy up, 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 up through the spine. And lift your chin and breathe out. Eyes closed, just slowly, arms wide, coming down. Reach into your fingertips, splay your hands wide. I am a being of light. I am supported in light. I am created in light. Out the hands, out the feet. And then with your feet a little wider than hips, knees soft, make a circle to go up and up and up, looking up. Circle forward, forward, hinge at the hips, knees soft, fold down. So we circle up, 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 knees soft, forward, 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 down. And we inhale, 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 and out, 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 out. Three more times. One more time.
Ah. And as you stand, turn your palms forward, hug your heels, inhale, and pause. Raise your hand. Little shimmy, up, 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 up. Everything is encouraged up. And then widen out and down. A being of light, becoming more and more familiar with this expanded state. It is safe for me to expand. It is safe for me to grow. It is safe for me to heal. It is safe for me to prosper in all ways. Shake it out, and you'll take your strap, and the strap goes behind you, and we've done these. So wrap it one side, wrap the other, and the strap is just beyond hip distance. If your shoulders are tender, then you have the strap a little bit wider. Mind your shoulder breadth. And then sit back. So tail back, knees are tracking over the ankles, heart forward. As you fold, hips up, hands overhead. Just a little bit side to side. Find that cut trail. Just see where you're at today. Dropping your head, opening left, opening right. And then drop your hips, lift your heart, press down to stand tall. This is in. Exhale, sit back. Lift your hips, fold over. This is in. So out, sit down. In, stand up. Out, sit down. In, fold over. And continue. Oh. The feet are plugged in, the heels hugging. Slow, feeling the strength of your legs and how they allow the heart to open, the chest to open, press down to rise up. 3 more. Opening the backs of the legs, the back of the body, sitting it down, opening the front of the chest. One more. Stand up, pause, lift your hand. Steady yourself. Out the mouth. Lift the hands, hug the heels, steady the line, the midline. Heels hugging in, heart up, hands back, chest broad. When you're ready, breath of fire, just close your mouth, tip of the tongue at the very back of the front teeth. You're creating a charge. The hands are bound, the heart up, the chin in is a bind. It stops the energy and it's building in the chest. It's building in the abdomen. We go 10 more. Good. Hands down, release the strap. And as you breathe in, just allow the hands to float. Pause the inhale. Full, 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 full. Keep floating, keep floating, keep floating. Heart up, chin in, keep floating. Hug your heels, keep floating. Up, 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 up. And then as you exhale, widening down. So this is the immanence. That there is something greater moving into us, moving through us. Put your hands out, bend your knees, tail back. And we bring it down into the body, down into the everyday. We anchor ourselves. So it can just be tail back and be a little bit of a squat. It can be hips to the heels. We'll go 5 more.
As you stand up, hug your heels towards one another. Firm your body. Open it up. 2, 1. Good. Hands up high. Down the backs of the legs. As you unfold, sweep wide, rise up. And knees soft. Down the backs of the legs. Fold. And then unfold. Knees as soft as they need to be. Hugging the heels in as you come up. Work there, or the hands down in front, bending the elbows at the bottom. 10. Bend your knees here, Jordan. Keep track of your low back. Each time you come up, press your feet down. Get a little length up out of the pelvis. A little shimmy, a little support. Open. 5. 2. 1. Widening down, widening down. Arms stay wide. Very trippy. Little to the right, and then a little to the left. Bring your feet a little closer. And hugging the heels, keep the base steady. From your navel to your feet is still. From the heart to the hands is supple. So we're opening through the thoracic spine, the sides of the ribs, into the lungs, the neck, the throat, up under the jaw, into the tongue. In left, out right. 5, 4, 3. Good. Widen down, slow, 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 slow. Drop your shoulders, relax your neck. Splay your hands. Spread your fingers, palms face forward, spin your thumbs back. Chest rises, collarbones broad, hug your heels. Toes ungrip. I am a being of light. I am created in light. I am sustained in light. I am guided in light. Sweep wide in and up. 3 sips. Pause, root, and rise. And widen, exhaling. Stay with it. 2 breaths. Stay with it. And gradually build your seat. It can be legs crossed. It can be sitting on the edge of a chair, on the edge of a couch. Keep yourself warm, upright, hands on thighs. Just notice. But all of that work is about opening the sushumna, this central axis, so that we can see everything is made of light. And that light has an intelligence. It has instructions. Keep feeling the possibility of expansion. And as you sip in through the mouth in a little, like you're sipping through a straw, you can feel yourself filling up and out through the nose. The nose forces, the aperture is smaller, and the navel goes to the spine, and we become very stable. So in the mouth spreads the chest, the ribs opening lengthens the spine, the heart comes up, the chin comes in. We go out the nose, the navel contracts, the seat grows stronger and steadier. That's where we're headed. Splay your hands, rub your palms, charge that space of your palms, which is the same space as your heart. And then hands separate by an inch, and we pulse like there's a body of light between the hands. 5 in, 5 out the nose. On the inhale, get very tall as though you were being lifted by the base of your skull. On the exhale, get very steady, the navel to the spine, the pelvis stable, the legs stable. And in the first 2 minutes, you just set your commitment, you set your devotion, and you let that carry you so it never needs to be reset. Stabilizing the divine in ourselves, stabilizing our mind in our divinity, stabilizing our experience of ourselves as safe and whole and held. And then just fall into the rhythm. Inhaling, expanding the chest. Exhaling, navel to spine. On the inhale, a sensation of expansion. Play with the hands, maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller. Finding an exhalation of freedom. Finding an inhalation of authority. This is mine. That there is a greater aspect of yourself that is emerging, overriding the tedium, overriding the distraction, overriding flaking out, and just settling in. It is pleased, it is encouraged by your steadiness. Because the steadiness isn't steady, it's building. You got a minute and a half to come to know I am a being of great light. Last minute. Last set. Out with a smile. Inhale, hands wide. Heart up, hands up, heart up, hands up, heart up, hands up. Little shimmy, so tender. Out the fingertips. And as you widen down, I am a being of light. I know my light through my body. I know my light through my vibration. I know my light through my knowing. Let it hold you. Bev, if you want to use your Reiki, if you want to place it somewhere, set hands to head, set hands to heart, set hands to belly. If you just want open reception, feel out where it needs to go, and then let it in. Without moving. On the inhale, I notice my eyes. On the exhale, I smile to my eyes. On the inhale, I notice my brain in my skull. On the exhale, I smile to my brain. On the inhale, I notice my lungs. On the exhale, I smile at my lungs. On the inhale, I notice my heart. On the exhale, I smile at my heart. On the inhale, I notice my abdominal organs. On the exhale, I smile at my abdominal organs. Inhaling, I notice my body. Exhaling, I smile at my body. Inhaling, I notice the light around my body. And exhaling, I smile at the light around my body. Namaste, if you will, or sweep wide. Right down the middle, gathering it in. Gathering it in, organizing your light, sweep wide. And all the way in. We'll go one more with an Om, A in the belly, U in the chest, M in the head, sweep wide in and up. Om Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, perfect peace. I am held, I am known, I am loved. Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the next is starting November 12th, and I will send you a link.
Bev reminded me this